All right, welcome back to the Built to Grow podcast. I'm your host, Tim Lyons, in studio. Hello. Joined, as always, by Randy Angston in the green shirt.
Look at you. We matched today.
Yeah. St. Patty's Day. That's the episode. We're shooting this today. We're actually shooting two shows, so you're going to probably get a double dose of green from us today. Quick plug, I guess, to check out our YouTube channel. That's where we host all of our full-blown content for the whole thing. You can rewatch it. You can see our green shirts if you want to. And subscribe. We are growing that channel as we speak. We've got 103 subscribers.
Yeah, and moving forward, we're going to be doing some YouTube-only trainings and things like that.
That's a good place.
Video-specific content. So YouTube is where we do our video, guys. And subscribe there. You're going to see things there that you're not going to get either on the podcast or in the Business Talk group. We will use, YouTube for that. So check it out.
Check it out. Oh, to go check that out, it's Built to Grow Podcast on YouTube. That's where you'll search to subscribe.
To find it. There you go.
All right, so we've been getting some questions. We've been running marketing. You've probably seen marketing for our Growth Summit, and this is our annualized event. We've done this as our fourth year in a row. It started with an invite-only, the 40 top gyms in our network, and we all piled into a small conference room back in, I guess, 2019.
Mm-hmm.
Did one in 2020. Was virtual because it was COVID season. And then last year we did one in Scottsdale, grew it, doubled, and then now we're going to Nashville. So Nashville's our one upcoming on May 19th through 21st. But the bigger question is, hey, why should I go? Or what are the top 5 reasons why I should go? That's why we want to make this episode. We want to make sure you're very clear on the value that you're getting at this summit.
Yeah, and why? I mean, there's a lot of options, in fitness, where to go. This is going to be different, and this is different than a lot of those, and that's what we want to make you guys aware of, why this is not like the rest of them. Exactly,
and to I guess piggyback on what you're saying is a lot of conferences that you go to, no knock on them, but like URSA or even IDEA or Perform Better, they have these breakout sessions. A lot of it's for the trainer, the training, on the floor stuff. What we're talking about is strictly business, how to grow your business. We felt like that was lacking in the industry.
Yeah.
There just wasn't enough meat and potatoes out there for the business side. You would have like a Perform Better with like a 3-hour bolt-on for business on the front end the day before.
Yeah.
And you'd have to pay extra for that. And so anyways, no knocks on that. It's just we just wanted to go a different direction. We're not going to be getting in sweaty and doing like hands-on learning with kettlebells and battle ropes. We're actually talking about business. So number one reason to attend the Growth Summit this year is networking. In fact, this was the number one in all of our testimonials why people enjoyed it. They get like-minded people in the same room. We're all on the same journeys together.
Yeah.
Some people are further along the journey than others, and that's great. But the networking opportunities and partnerships that come out of these types of events are just tenfold, right?
Yeah, and we've seen, like little JV things pop off. We've seen amazing things happen from just the networking, just literally being in the room.
Yeah.
I like what you said about everybody's on the same journey or similar journey. That is exactly what it is. I mean, from inception, we did the FitPro Growth Summit for the purpose of networking, of getting like-minded, driven individuals in one room, seeing what could come of something like that. So that's why we created it. We've refined it and fine-tuned it and just kind of solidified some of that in the few events that we've done since. And so this one I'm really excited for. Seeing who's coming, already knowing the list of speakers, those types of things. The people you're going to be surrounded by is absolutely some of the most value you're going to walk away with.
Yeah, and there's no egos at this event, which is really cool. So you could be sitting next to a 27-location franchisor next to, a mom-and-pop gym.
Yeah.
And, the things that you're both going through, there may be a different scale, but they're essentially the same. So networking is number one. Number two, learning from the experts, right? We've hand-selected and curated the speaker list. These are guys that I look up to and respect. You as well. We have several of the Iron Circle members that are going to be up there speaking this year. And really what you're going to learn is the tried and true, in the trenches, tactical moves that you can make to move the business forward. What else do you want?
That's exactly it. Right? And some of these people have cut, they paved the way. You know what I mean? In the training world. And to be able to hear from them exactly what was impactful, what made their success happen, and the attendees can then pull from that and replicate. And that is exactly the intention there, right? They're on stage to help you win. Take their lesson, implement it in your own business, and you'll see a similar result.
Yep, that's number 2. And number 3 is going to kind of grow that. We've got 2 particular breakout sessions that are unique to our event. So we have something called the 90-day needle movers, and it's basically where we break everybody into small groups, and we share what is the number one thing that moved the business the most in the last 90 days. It could be 120 days or whatever. But what we do is we basically go around the room. I talk to each group, and we get the list. We put the list on the screen, we vote, and then we bring the top 2 or 3, time permitting, gyms that had the best, voted the best, and where people wanted to hear that strategy. Mm-hmm. What is that strategy that got this guy or girl, this gym, another like $90,000 or $150,000? In fact, one gym did $2.1 million over their multiple locations with one tactical move. And we bring them up on stage, and you can ask questions, and they tell you the strategy. What else do you want?
Literally.
But wait, there's more. There's more. On top of that, we have our Friday night roundtables where we're going to actually put the speakers at tables, and we'll have topics at each table, and you're going to have your drinks, and you're going to have food, and you're going to sit down, and you can actually have face-to-face conversations with the speakers and the other attendees. Get your questions answered. What's been bugging you? How do you get that fixed? Anyways, that's another reason.
Oh, that's huge. How many times have you been to a seminar and the person on stage said something that was profound, but you wanted a little bit of clarity, like I get that, but like, what about this, right? Like, this is your opportunity to actually ask them, and that's huge. We've been to a bunch of these. The ability to just get those final questions, take you to the finish line, so you're not left kind of wondering or close but not quite there yet. That is one of the things I'm most excited for. I know that having that conversation with the group and the people, that's going to explode.
In fact, everybody of the speakers that I've spoken to, they're really looking forward to this, and they're like, "Oh man, that's such a great idea." And of course it is, because this is what we'd want to see happen if we were an attendee, and we are technically attendees of our own event. And we want to make sure that you get all the information as an attendee, that you can go back to the gym, Monday morning and get working
and utilize it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It does you no good to consume the content and then not make the changes.
All right, number 4, get out of the gym. What else can I say? You can't fix a car if you're driving it. I learn best stepping away from the 4 walls and all the chaos that's happening in your business every day, and just go focus on your business for 2 days, 2.5 days. You're going to come back recharged, full of fire. Of course, we're going to help you understand that you can't implement every single thing that you hear on the stage. We're going to help you identify which ones to kind of attack on Monday or whatever. But getting out of the gym and being refocused is an absolute reason you should be coming to the Growth Summit.
That's huge. We work with gym owners every day that have a hard enough time walking through the 4 walls and doing what they planned to do for the day without having, distractions and being pulled 500 different directions. So, being able to seclude yourself and not have those distractions when the opportunity to learn and grow is taking place is going to be huge. Remove that distraction. Give your full attention to a weekend of growth. And
and the honest truth is, people are zoomed out at this point. People, even if it was on Zoom, you would be distracted by the stuff around you. So getting out and sitting in a chair in a room and just focusing. What else?
Even when we did it in Scottsdale last year, like the high fives, the excitement of just people walking up and seeing their friends face to face for the first time in a while.
That's right.
We're another year into this. It's only going to be that much greater getting back and getting some face time.
Exactly. So, and the last thing is opportunity. There's so much opportunity for growth when you go to an event like this. We've designed it in a way where the topics kind of piggyback onto each other. There's nobody talking about the same thing in different ways. It's an opportunity for you to meet the people that are doing the things that you want to do, or maybe it's an opportunity for you to meet the people that want to do what you're doing. Correct. As an expert.
There you go.
And maybe, down the road that ends up putting you on the stage because, you were so helpful and it came around. And, there's opportunities with growth in the gym. There's also opportunities with relationships with, hey, you know what, we do this, I can teach you and your team, and maybe I fly out and do that at your gym or whatever it is. There's just so many cool things that come out of these things, and it only happens in like you can't do this on Zoom. You just can't do it.
There's no way. I mean, that piggyback, in my opinion, like piggybacks off the networking, like the opportunity with networking as well as the information shared from stage, what you do with it, right? We always talk about like the information's there. It's always there. But being able to turn around and utilize it and do something with it, that's where your opportunity lies, right? Mm-hmm. You're sitting at you've got all this new, exciting information, now go implement it. But there will be opportunity. You will have, the opportunity for JV partnerships with some of the people and the attendees, opportunities to maybe work with some of the speakers on some of the things that they bring to the table and they do best. We've got some things that we do, the vendors that are there. I mean, like, there's going to be opportunity to make changes in your business, and this is the biggest aspect. This is the biggest takeaway that you're going to have. So
yeah, and in fact, the last one, a little bonus one, is the vendors. The vendors is another reason you want to be at this event. You can talk face to face with the CEOs of companies that work and support the fitness industry. You've got supplement vendor, white label. That's our buddy Jason with Gym Sups is going to be there. We got Nimely, the CEO and founder and developer of Nimely, and texting and member retention software. We got our vendor Keep, who's our CRM. You can talk face to face with Keep, the software company. You can talk to Mike, who does books. He's a vendor as well. We have several others that are coming on board, but the fact that you can sit and talk and they can show you what they do, and of course, there's no hard selling at this. With the vendors, they're just here to help, and they're just excited to be out and doing this just like you are. Right?
It's really funny talking with the vendors and things like that. Like the excitement in them is equal to the attendees, because they're like, I can't wait. Like I want to see people's faces. Yeah. It's fun getting back to life and doing the things that we're so accustomed to doing, and being social and seeing faces. And I'm excited for this so much.
And so we're pumped to host this again. They're again the fourth year. They get better each year, and we just learn what we did best at the last one, and we double down on it again. This year we've got some really cool. We're up in the production value at this one. And really, guys, if you're interested, I don't know when this actual episode's coming out, but early bird tickets maybe, but whatever day you're looking at it is going to be the cheapest, because they just go up. The pricing for the tickets go up. We have timelines and timers on there. If you are on the fence, you better go get it now, because we will sell this out. This is the goal. We're making a giant push this year to sell this thing out as soon as possible, and that's why we've kind of like gave you a big discount to buy early, right? So if you're listening to this, FitProGrowthSummit.com, go check it out. You can see the speaker list, the agenda, the venue, and the ticket price, whatever it is at that time. So that's it, guys. Would love to see you there. If you have any questions, we have a Facebook group, Business Talk with Fitness Professionals. Jump in there, join, and let's have a chat. All right. Cool. We can't wait to see you guys. Until next episode, keep changing lives. We'll see you on the next show. Bye. All right. And thank you for listening to that episode of the Built to Grow podcast, where we help gym owners win. Now, do you want to connect with me and other gym owners online? All you need to do is join our private Facebook group, Business Talk with Fitness Professionals. Just head on over to Facebook and type in Business Talk with Fitness Professionals. And when you do, we're going to give you our 10 marketing strategies 7-figure gym owners use to win. I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Until then, keep building something great.